Okay, so now we're going to further investigate our breath and see if we need to work on one side or the other of our diaphragm. And I recently learned that your diaphragm, one side of your diaphragm can be working improperly or not as much as it should be. So the way we check that is we put our fingers just inside our hip bones, and you kind of have to press pretty hard. So you got to dig in there. And first I want you to focus on one hand. So I'm going to start with your right hand. So go ahead and focus on your right hand. Take a big diaphragmatic breath in. And then let it relax. And then hopefully you felt your fingers being pushed out. So now I want you to compare that to your left hand. So take another big deep breath in. And then how did that feel between your two hands? Now, if you're not quite sure, or you didn't feel anything different, make sure you're really pressing in there. You kind of really got to dig in and pay attention to both hands. See if one side is different than the other. Now, let's say your right side was a little sluggish or it didn't push out as much as the left side. That would mean that your left diaphragm, the opposite side from your hand, isn't working as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to put one hand on the side that wasn't working as well, and then you're going to put your other hand next to that armpit area, and you're going to do the previous exercise where you breathe in, and then you try and push the air between those two areas. So let's see if I can do it for you. So I imagined I had a ball of air and I breathed it down into my right lower abdominal area, and I tried to push it from my right lower side up to my left upper side, and I tried to push it back and forth. Now I moved it pretty fast. I wish I had done that a little slower, and I'm going to practice that, but that's what you want to try and do. And if you can't hold it for as long as I did, that's okay. You take a breath when you need to. And you want to push where you want the air to go, and that takes some coordination. But again, you want to try and do about 3 or 4 of these, and you want to try and work on moving that air around. And what this does is this gently helps to mobilize your spine, get you more connected with your breath, because how you breathe greatly affects your sympathetic nervous system. And the better you get at this, the better you can work on calming your nervous system down, reducing pain, reducing anxiety, improving digestion health, and helping you to become more aware of your abdominals and your core.
Done.